everyone, and welcome! I mean, it's not the most exciting music, so just go with it. But welcome to the Starlight celebration! To the Merry Christmas! Oh my god, where's the door gone? Santa fell. Close enough. Not So Silent Night. Okay, how to say this name so I can try and not F it up every time. So it's Granji has need of a little helper. And who is more helpful than you? True. This quest is available for a limited time only. Also, I love the little Christmas tree in the corner. Like, the way that they show that it's the seasonal quest. It's always a little different if I recall correctly, but I really like that one for some reason. It's just really nice.
Alexander, how wonderful to see you. I just knew you'd be joining us again this year. We have lots of surprises in store, especially for the little ones. The Starlight celebration wouldn't be complete without the beaming smiles for all those darling children. One of said surprises will involve a tradition from the frozen climes of Ishgard, which is annoying that Ishgard itself doesn't celebrate it, but we're not going to go into that right now. Little snow makes the world glisten and sparkle, but too much can be ever so dangerous, as the Ishgardians know all too well. That is why the adults offer song to the Saint of Nemia, so that he may keep the blizzards at bay. I can see a sense in that. While the weather here in Gridania is nowhere near as inclement? Sure, as that. A festive song like that would make the proceedings even more memorable. And when the singing is over, we'll give each child in the audience a present. Oh, that's nice. Luckily, several local businesses have agreed to fund all this merrymaking. Are you familiar with the Mazenta of Black Rabbit Traders by any chance? Yes, I think so. She has been particularly eager to lend us a hand. From the decorations to the costumes, there is scarcely an aspect of the celebration in which she hasn't been involved. In fact, she has even agreed to arrange the musicians who will be singing here at Minketo's amphitheatre. The only trouble is, I haven't seen her for a while, and I worry that she may have encountered complications. Now, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, but I would be ever so grateful if you could speak with her. Perhaps politely remind her that the success of the Starlight celebration hangs in the balance. I'm dreadfully sorry to impose on you like this, but we are up to our baubles in tasks that simply cannot wait. Could you do me this one teensy favour?
Sure, you can rely on Santa Lala.
Oh, that's terrific. He's probably at her stall near the Aetheryte Plaza.
Oh, and away we go! I wish the music played in a wider area. I mean, I can understand why it doesn't, but it would be nice if like the whole area had the Christmas music playing. I mean, the whole area snows for the season.
Alexander, how lovely to see you. And might I say, seldom does
Seldom does a gay go by.
Seldom does a day go by that I do not think of the way you saved me my precious homunculi from the Birch Trading Company.
I don't remember that at all. Please someone remind me what that's referring to.
Well, it was never my intention to keep...
Oh god, I've already forgotten it.
I'm Garanji, waiting. I will happily explain everything as soon as we take this conversation somewhere a little more private. Might I suggest the secluded area by the Leatherworkers Guild?
Okay. Oh wait, leather workers. Where is that? Oh, well, it does have its own bit, so back to the teleportrix. Leather. Bum 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 bum. Ba ba ba. Ooh, a tree! Do a tree.
Thank you for agreeing to meet me here. I'm on good terms with the Guildmaster Giva, and she lets us use this space for... well, that's a story for another time. Or perhaps never. Naturally, a quiet spot like this is ideal for avoiding unwanted attention, while the guard, who has been asked to turn a blind eye, is an effective deterrent to any would-be eavesdroppers. As I'm sure you know, the homunculi cause a stir wherever they go, and I need them to focus on the task at hand.
Oh wait a minute, I actually do remember that now. It was quite a while ago.
It's strange to think that without your intervention all those moons ago, they would have escaped the clutch. Would have been lost to me forever. And here we are, reunited. You will no doubt be pleased to hear that since the last time you saw them, my honey-tongued musical geniuses have been touring the breadth of the realm. Naturally, the Black Rabbit traders continue to enjoy a profitable relationship with Eorzea's most beloved travelling bards.
I don't honestly remember which seasonal event they were from though. It wasn't Christmas, was it? Maybe Valentine's? I don't know.
Of course, it wouldn't do to have this conversation interrupted by legions of squealing followers, hence our current venue. As for the role in the Starlight celebration, I jumped at the chance to have them take centre stage. Admirers will flock from miles around for the chance to see the homunculi and their new specially prepared material. I can picture it now, the dulcet tones of my beautiful bards filling the ears of festival goers young and old. The Black Rabbit traders making gil hand over fist from all of the garments we sell. And what's more, the presence of such renowned artists will raise the profile of the celebration, meaning that Armagaranji and her Starlight celebrants will have even more reason to be cheerful.
Cheerful, that's good. I mean, I know you just care about money, but cheer's good too.
All that remains is for the homunculi to fill their part of the bargain and put together a few songs for the concert itself. Therein lies the problem. Were this any other performance, we would mesmerize the crowds with a few favourites from our repertoire, such as Fair Lady Return My Breeches, or Hey Nonny Nonny, Maiden Most Bonny.
Oh, Hey Nonny Nonny. Such a weird reference for that to make.
Fearing that such materials may not be appropriate, we thought it best to work on some new pieces.
But the occasion calls for traditional Ishgardian music, whereas we weave our entrancing melodies in the classic Grenadanian style. To better fulfill the needs of the Starlight celebration, we sought the aid of an Ishgardian composer. Upon taking receipt of the manuscripts, however, we found that they were for a mixed choir, 4 singers, 2 male, 2 female. It does not take a musical aficionado to appreciate that the homunculi are ill-equipped for such a performance. Oh, to make matters worse, there simply isn't time to have the pieces rewritten. We are well and truly out of our element, Like proverbial babes in the wood. Whoa, whatever will we do?
All of this moping is getting us nowhere. Are you professionals or not? What we need are solutions, and fast. First of all, let us select our vocalists. Luckily, the composer has provided instructions on the kind of vocals required to carry the melody. Though I must admit, I can make neither head nor tail of these notes. One of the female voices must be as uplifting as birdsong on a crisp winter's morn, and the other ephemeral as a zephyr across the sun-dappled streams. For the males, reminiscent of a mighty oak's outstretched boughs, as deep and cavernous as the bowels of the earth. We have to start our search somewhere, I suppose. Alexander, perhaps you can help. Can you think of anyone who possesses a voice as uplifting as birdsong on a crisp winter's morn? A chocobo! A chocobo? Where the manuscript mentions birdsong, I don't think it was supposed to be taken literally. We can't have one of those smelly beasts craying its way through the concert. How dare you! If I were you, I would avoid making similar japes in the future. It really doesn't suit you, dear. Well, F you. It's Christmas! Time for jokes and japes and all sorts of frivolity. For lack of any better suggestions, how about grungy? Come to think of it, she may well be the perfect choice. Charming young lady like her is sure to have a singing voice to match. That settled, you should move on to our second female vocalist. Can you think of anyone with a voice as ephemeral as a zephyr across a sun-dappled stream? A chocobo! I mean, Kanye would be definitely a choice, but ephemeral as a what now? Well, I think we will have to discard the composer's instructions in this case. Seeing as we are hardly spoiled for choice, perhaps we should set our sights a little lower. By that I mean any woman who can sing. Since time is of the essence, I nominate myself to fill the position. As much as I would rather avoid public humiliation, I would not have it said that I lack commitment. Mercy unto my darling, it would be an honour to join my voice with yours in musical matrimony. Let's not get carried away. For all you know, I could be a dreadful singer. Fear not, my lady, for we shall be on hand to provide all the tutelage you might require. Though the question remains, who the two lucky fellows will be accompanying you. Reminiscent of an mighty oak's outstretched boughs, I would say that description fits Augustinal soaring vocals. I couldn't agree more. Finding someone whose voice is deep and cavernous as the bowels of the earth may prove a little more challenging. The homunculized music rarely ventures into the lower notes. At the risk of volunteering myself for that role too, mayhaps we should put that matter to one side for now. Alexander, might I be able to ask a favour of you? Well, two favours, actually. Keen as always. I haven't ever even told you what the favours are yet. I need you to collect a conductor's baton from Beer Tin of the Carpenters Guild, as well as an order of choir surplices from Red Rose over at the Weavers Guild in Ul'dah. After paying a visit to these master artisans, head straight to Garanji in Menketo's amphitheater. She will be expecting you. In the meantime, it seems prudent for us to rehearse away from prying, well, ears. Now, make haste, Alexander.
Okie dokie. Alright, so let's get that one on the way back. Santa Claus, away! Do do do, ba ba dum, ba 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 bum ba ba bum. Ba 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 ba. Rose, I've returned for more things. Oh, what's this? A customer? Or perhaps some lackey sent on an errand? Both, technically. The choir surpluses? Not the most challenging request the guild has ever received, but a welcome change from the plebeians asking us to add arse flaps to their culottes. Another pleasant surprise was the amount Santa was willing to pay for them. So generous was she that I thought it only fair to include a few more. Knowing her, she will find a way to pitch them to festival goers. So many surpluses could be sold on... so any surpluses could be sold on for a profit. Cool, I guess. This could even mark the beginning of a very lucrative venture for Black Rabbit traders and the Weavers Guild. Our mutual acquaintance is undoubtedly counting the guild as we speak, so I suggest you deliver the garments to her post-haste. Best of luck with the Starlight celebration. Okie dokie, thank you. Back to Gridania. Alright, let's go in here and get our baton. I believe it was the thing that the person uses doing the thing with the stuff. So, Alexander, are you any closer to becoming one with the wood? Ah, yes! I have the conductor's baton right here! Since the guild seldom receives orders for such items, I thought it best to deal with this one personally. The maple gives it a certain degree of flexibility, while the cork grip allows it to be held between the thumb and index finger without fear of dropping it. Nice, that's good. I am confident that Santa will appreciate the quality of the craftsmanship. While my services do not come cheap, she is sure to feel that her money was well spent. And spent she did. In all honesty, a simple twig should probably suffice, but nothing is too good for her homunculi. I must admit, I do not see the appeal in those preening pretty boys. The sigh of a saw of wood and the tap of a hammer on a chisel is all the music I need. Well, each to their own, as they say. Alright, back to Amekagranit Johnny. I'm getting to enjoy the music again. Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum. Do, 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 do.
You're back! I was considering sending out a search party for you too. Is everything alright?
Yep, we have conductor's baton. Meticulously crafted and exorbitantly priced, the conductor's weapon of choice offers no discernible advantages over a simple stick, or even an extended finger. And an order of choir surplices. No traditional Ishgarian choir is complete without those loose-fitting garments. Some claim that looking the part is the first step to sounding the part.
Unless I am very much mistaken, these look remarkably like a conductor's wand and some sort of smocks. This may seem like an odd question, but why are you giving these to me? Did I forget to tell you? Not to worry. All will become clear once you've changed into your surplice and are ready to rehearse. Rehearse? But I don't remember agreeing to sing, and I'm fairly certain you never even asked me. Sorry, dear, change of plans. To be honest, knowing how committed you are to the Starlight celebration, it never occurred to me that you might oppose to the idea. Well, we cannot disappoint the little ones. Oh, I suppose it is only meet that I at least try. Very well, I'll do it. If it makes you feel any better, I will be singing too. Bear in mind that I lack your experience when it comes to entertaining the masses, so if there is anyone who should be nervous, it's me. Besides, there is no time for dilly-dallying. We still have to find a man with a voice deep and cavernous as the bowels of the earth.
Are these the musicians? We'd better start checking the amphitheaters. What did you call them? Acoustics? No, that doesn't sound right.
You there! Are you one of the Starlight celebrants?
I am a member of the Adventurers Guild besides. Every year they give me leave to help out with the festival. Remarkable! His every word vibrates to the core of my soul, deep and cavernous as the bowels of the earth. I keep saying bowels. Why, he's Titan incarnate.
My thoughts exactly. Who could have guessed that the perfect candidate was under our noses? Well, figuratively speaking, of course, this whole time. How would you like to join our choir?
I don't see why not. When it comes to being big and loud, no one does it better than me. Haha, glad to hear it. While I would normally bark at sharing my stage with rank amateurs, I'm willing to make an exception. Obviously, none of you can even hope to reach my standards, but with sufficient practice, we should be able to approach adequate, or even not displeasing.
As for a skeleton,
Oh god.
Musselfar, I have something else in mind. While you may not be serenading us with your angelic vocals, you will be instead blessing the children with the presents I have prepared. I will make sure they keep their hands off the children's mummies, no matter how yummies those mummies may be. If the homunculus can limit their flirtations to a well-timed wink here and a cheeky smile there, we'll have them eating out of our hands, without any lasting repercussions. I have a question. Who is this conductor stick for?
I wonder. Why are you all looking at me like that?
You catch on quickly, don't you? I'm not asking you to do this entirely from the goodness of your heart. I will see to it that you are appropriately remunerated.
That's not the right word.
In some form.
Remunerated. Remunerated? Sure. Money!
I would say, compared to the 4 members of the choir, you have the easy job. Judging from what I've seen at other concerts, you just need to look the part and wave the baton a bit. Simple.
Rather you than me, friend. I wouldn't know where to start. I'm much more comfortable bellowing away to my heart's content. Anyway, let me know when you're ready to do some conducting. It says ready for, but whatever. Alright, not so silent night. Quest 1 completed. Alright. Ooh, you've changed into the new outfit. I didn't actually think that would happen for the NPC. Alright. Banefield. Banefield is keen to put his booming voice to good use. So, 2 and 3. Right. Good cheer and good cheer. Sure. This little parchment issued in recognition of efforts towards spreading Starlight spirit. Ready for a bit of old singing? Oh, if you're wondering where my center's gone, she's keeping an eye on her stall. She'll be right back when it's time to get started though. You'd think she'd have enough on her plate already. What with all that buying and selling, good of her to find the time and give to help us lot with the festival. Her voice ain't half bad neither. It's hard to believe she wants someone like me to be in her choir. I don't know the first thing about music. Best I can manage is a few sea shanties. And that's only when I'm in my cups. Might as well make the most of it though, I suppose. As if we're enjoying ourselves. And if we're enjoying ourselves, maybe the young'uns will too. As long as they stick around long enough to get the presents, and we can consider it our success. But how about you? Had a chance to practice your wand waving? If not, well, it's a bit late to start now, but I'm sure you'll pick it up as we go. It looks like we've already got a few people lined up to watch the show. You can see the Starlight celebrants herding them together just over yonder. Oh my god, he keeps talking. I'd watch out for that enthusiastic looking lass over there though. She's been telling folks the most lauded musicians in the realm has ever known, and they seem to be lapping it up. I appreciate her drumming up a crowd like that, but I think the expectations might be a bit too high. What with this being our first performance, might be an idea to start with the other lot. They seem less likely to take offense to a flat note or two. Once we're feeling confident, we can take a crack at something trickier. But you're the conductor, so you get the final say as to what we sing and when. Well, there's no time like the present. Let's get our Starlight celebrants. Let one of our Starlight celebrants know when you're ready to begin. Quest difficulty and rewards will vary according to which celebrant you approach. Finish your preparations? That's good. I've been struggling to keep the young'uns amused while they wait. Then I told them that only the most well-behaved children would receive a present. And they soon settled down. Anyway, it's about time we get started.
This way, please.
Alright, so you'll earn 2 for this one and 3 off the other person. I'm guessing. So this one will be the easy one, the other one will be the harder. So let's go with the easy for this and I'll show off the harder after I've at least given it a go. Yes. The choir will now perform a song. Time your inputs with the on-screen prompts. When a blue prompt appears, left, type your inputs as the diamond overlaps. When the orange prompt appears, right, make several rapid inputs until the prompt disappears. The controls are as follows. All buttons except the start button. To access the pause menu, press the escape or start button, from which you may choose to end the performance. If you fail to follow an on-screen prompt, you will incur a penalty. When a certain number of penalties have been incurred, your performance will not end immediately, but your attempt will be unsuccessful. In the event of failure or quitting during the performance, you may attempt it again by speaking to either the Starlight celebrants. Celebrants? Whatever. Well, that was pretty awful. Can you tell that I'm not very good at this type of game? Got 22 criticals, 10 great, 2 good, 5 misses though. 4 out of 9, that's alright. Whew! This singing lock's harder than it looks. Good thing we had you to keep us in time. Of course, we'll be putting on more shows all the way to the end of Starlight Celebration. I think we'll be able to put on a fairly convincing performance even without a conductor, but if you've got time to spare, why not join us for another sing-a-song? Oh, and another thing, I think Armigrandia wanted to say something to you, probably wanted to say thank you or summit. Yep, because we did the easier one, we only got 2. Ba-bam. We get our choir outfit for doing this. Grandia is beaming with delight following the resounding success of the concert. Oh god, it's the theatrhythm. Except before I'm even more racist.
That was incredible! Considering that only Augustino has any real experience, it's hard to believe we were able to keep up with him. Of course, your conducting is what made it all possible. We would have been lost without you. As planned, Scarlet and Ocelfor are handing out presents. It truly is a marvel to see so many children arriving to collect gifts, but I do wish the homunculi would pay more attention to the younglings and less to their mothers. Still, they are doing ever such a good job. What? No more presents?
I'm dreadfully sorry, little ones. Unfortunately, the Saint of Nemea has not blessed us with quite the right number of gifts. We never expected the choir performance to be so popular. Had we known, we would have prayed for a few more parcels.
Whatever shall we do? There must be something we can give them. The saint knows I've been bad. That's why I can't have a present.
Speaking of the saint. Fear not, all ye faithful. The Saint of Nemea has heard your prayers. Rejoice, for I am come bearing gifts. Hearken one, hearken all, for a bevy of festive treats await every good boy and girl. All courtesy of my little helpers. Now, who's been good this year?
Me! I've been on my bestest behaviour. What a wonderful surprise! Your arrival is timely indeed.
Think nothing of it. The Saint of Nemea lives only to bring joy to the realm. But did I perchance see a young girl with tears in her eyes? Verily, my work here cannot be considered complete until that sweet child is smiling once more.
Yes, I could not agree more. She was beside herself when she heard there was no present for her. I think she blames herself for some reason. We must find her without delay, although I get the impression that the sight of a member of the festival staff will be rather upsetting for her. At least until she has had a chance to calm down. Alexander, could you ask if anyone has seen her?
I can do that. Thank you. She can't have gone far, but keep your eyes peeled. Britannia is full of little nooks and crannies, perfect for hiding. And with that, I must depart, for I still have many parcels to deliver, and so little time. May the blessing of Nemea be upon each and every one of you. Misa wanta jaba kiki. Quest accepted. Toodles, Mr. Christmasville. Alright. Sink in. Ooh, a bard. A crying girl? Why yes, one went running in the direction of New Britannia. Though for the life of me, I could have sworn they were tears of joy. Presumably brought on by your magnificent display at the amphitheatre. Had I known the truth of the matter, mayhap I could have offered a gentle melody of my own, to ease whatever ails her troubling heart. I sincerely hope you find her, my fellow musician. That's a really nice, standing pose. Also, I just realised you're wearing my thingy outfit. Anyways. Yeah, quick teleport. Oh, the music ended. Mr. Woodwhaler! Sorry, can't say I pay much attention to ballin' babes. Gone off on me own and own. Might be worth asking around the other's desk though. Always a lot of folk coming and going. Maybe one of them saw something. Ba bum 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 bum.
Why, yes, I saw a girl matching your description, darting off in the direction of the acorn orchard. But since this area is frequented by a large number of young children, I didn't think anything of it. It appeared to me that she was unaccompanied there.
Alright, let's take off the beard at least. They said, I mean, I am still the festive garb, but... Alright. Impulsive girl.
I know you. You're the stick-wavy man from the concert. Are you cross with me?
What? No. Not at all.
Oh, good. But that's why I got no presents, because I was naughty. It's just me and Daddy. He's a woodwhaler, but he's always busy. He only comes home at night when I'm asleep. But today, he wasn't busy, so we went to the market. I said I wanted a flower hairpin. But he said next time. When is next time? Maybe there is no next time. He's always too busy. So I said I hate you. Then I ran away. That's when I saw the concert. I wanted to hear the music, so I went there by myself. But then I didn't get a present. It's because I said I hate you to Daddy and ran off.
It's not your fault, child. I am to blame. That's the wrong person's voice I did there.
I know you too. You're a singer. Not quite. Think of me as one of the saint's little helpers. He is not the only one who gives presents. I've brought one too, just for you. Now hold still and close your eyes.
Oh.
Ah, the hairpin! Just what I always wanted. But how did you know? Well, a certain someone gave this to me to look after. He told me that you had been standing in front of Black Rabbit Traders staring at it every day. That someone also asked me to...
Wait, that's someone... Alright.
That someone also asked me to hold on to it as a present for the Starlight celebration. Which is why when you asked him to buy it for you, he said next time. He didn't want you to know he had already bought it. So that means... Yes, that's right. Now, why don't you run along and find him? Oh, thank you, Saint's little helper. Thank you, stick-wavy man. I promise I'll say sorry to Daddy.
Can I have that as like a title? We have like the Warrior of Light and all the other weird titles you can get. Can I have Stick Wavy Man as a title?
Ah, who would have thought doing good deeds could be so tiring? You should have seen the way she was milling about near my store day after day, staring at my floral hairpins. And the way she'd been talking with one of the woodwhalers, with the pleading look in her eyes. I suspected I'd found a customer. Sure enough, he came over one day and asked which of my wares the girl had been looking at. He bought it and requested that I keep it safe until the Starlight celebration. No doubt to hide it from his daughter. Imagine my surprise when he came by, asking not after the hairpin, but his little girl. He'd been desperately searching for her after she ran off. I couldn't very well leave him to search for her on his own, Certainly not on a day such as this. I am one of the saints that will help us after all. Yes, you heard me correctly. Is it so surprising that I could get into the festive spirit? Besides, if I treat them with kindness now, her father may be inclined to buy her more presents in the future. Why, she may even become a paying customer herself when she has money of her own to spend. That is the key to good business. Plant the seeds and watch them grow. And to be honest, I understand how many presents we would need for the concert. It's a good thing that the hairpin from her father... Wait. Oh, it's a good thing I had the hairpin from her father to hand. Of course I have to thank you for tracking her down. You are an awful lot easier to find than a wayward child. Come to think of it, Garanji would be relieved to hear that this little incident has come to a satisfactory conclusion. Would you be so kind as to put her mind at ease? I, on the other hand, would have a rather more pressing engagement. Wait, have a rather more. I simply must change out of this unflattering costume, though I suspect I may have to wear it again before the festival comes to a close. Well then, ta-ta for now. Alright, report back. Where am I going? Where am I going? This way. Boo! Put the Christmas outfit back on. Ah! I slipped. Alright. Back to Minketo's Amphitheater for the last time, potentially. At least, like, last time showing you. Not the last time ever. Ba, 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 ba. Alright. Garanji. So, did you find her? Yep, did very well find the little girl. My, Miss Santa. She never ceases to amaze me. I suppose you can add cheering up crying children to her lengthy list of talents. And you seem to have quite the knack of finding missing persons. I dare say that comes in handy from time to time. More than you'd believe. Anyway, I hope you will be spared any similar misadventures for the rest of the festival. This is supposed to be a happy occasion after all. If it gives even one youngling reason to be upset, it will have been all for naught. But now that's over, we can all go back to enjoying the Starlight celebration. I know you have already done more than enough to help us, but if you fancy leading the choir again, the Starlight celebrants and I would be absolutely thrilled. We are inundated with visitors from far and wide, all clamouring for a chance to experience an authentic yet unique Ishgardian music spectacle. And receive a gift from the saint. And here's one for you. Why, thank you. While I suspect that the presents may be somewhat more enticing than our singing, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that the whole enterprise has been a roaring success. Choir hat, choir robe, choir shoes. Ba ba. Theatre club. Curtain call. Now let's see if that came with anything. Nope. Where's my stick wielding man title? Alright, so show this off before we have a go at hard mode. Let's see, we have Silver Starlight Sentinel, the Evercold Starlight Snowman, Open Twinkle Boxes, Starlight Donuts, Starlight Starbright, and those which are just basically the prisms that you can spend your extras on. So I need a lot
of the tokens to do this. So I'm going to be skipping that apart from the one go I'm going to show you in a second. So that's 50 and 20, damn, 26 I need. I've got 2, but I need 26 more. That's a lot, actually. Oh well, let's give hard mode one go and see how terribly I do. Back for more! We've still got plenty of festivals to entertain, so as soon as you're ready, let one of the Starlight celebrants know! Alright. Oh, other way. I mean, we may as well try this on. Choir hat. And choir shoes. I mean, it's not the best, but I guess I can't complain. Hark! The conductor beyond compare makes his grand entrance. The crowd can barely contain their excitement. Are your preparations complete, Maestro? Sure, let's do this. I'm gonna do terribly, I know I am, but let's do it. Jesus! Da 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 da! Alright, 7 out of 9, so I did better. 81,500, 25 critical, 25 great, 3 good, 2 miss. Alright. Whew! The singing lark's harder than it looks. Good thing we had you to keep us in time. Alright, yeah, more shows. So we're up to 5 out of 26. 26? I'm sure it was 26. Alright, so for fun, blah 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 blah. Let's do easy first to see if, I don't know, I can't remember if the songs are different. Alright. Just gonna put my hands in the air. Oh my god, that hurt my soul. Ugh. Nails on a chalkboard indeed. Ah, and it needs to do it again. Alright, well, we have a lot of things left to get, so see you in a sec when I've got enough. Alright, so that's like, what, 7 or 8 times in a row done? We have our 26, let's go get our thingies. Okay, Silver Starlight Sentinel. A potted conifer displayed in homes during the Starlight celebration. Its snowy colour will make your decor sumptuous and your gatherings lively as you argue with friends and neighbours over whether it is superior to the more traditional green. Fair enough. I've called Starlight Snowman. This indoor frosty snowman will never melt away. He'll be there forever, watching, waiting. Open twinkle boxes, the detritus of many happy Starlight celebration surprises. Starlight donuts. Yummy donuts that are yummy. Festive treats for those who prefer to express their Starlight spirit through eating until they lose consciousness. And music roll for Starlight Starbright. Alright, let's head on home. And let's set this up and have ourselves a Merry Christmas and show off the stuff and blah 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 blah. Alright, so let's go and see what these Christmassy things are like. Of course, got the music from last year, the things up. Admittedly, I did realise I don't actually own the wallpaper, the Christmassy one. And then I was like, oh bugger. I would have went and bought it off the Mog Station before this, if I'd thought about that. But I obviously didn't think about that. Also, I've not put decorations up on that wall for some reason. Anywho, let's get to actually looking at these items. So, first off, of course, that we have the very impressive, rather massive, white Christmas tree. Which some people like white, some people don't. Generally, very nicely designed. It is different enough than the original green one, which I like. It has the little plushies, which would be very heavy on the branches, but oh well. It's not the worst thing. Also, one interesting thing you can do with it, if I can find it again. There. So, if you take that, oh, wait a minute, actually. No, that just looks weird. Oh god, what did I do there? Anywho, point being, you can actually mix them together and it looks really nice. Like, more than you'd think it would from things like mixing in this game. There, good enough for now. Yeah, that actually does look pretty nice. Also, I can't remember what it was. You can apparently get a vase. I can't remember which one. It like fits on the bottom and looks really nice. Also, I put the altar to Pazuzu underneath just because I could. Alright. What's up next? Next, we have... the Ever Cold Snowman. Come on. Can you not go on top of there? Right. Let's try it with the mouse. You can! I knew it. Right, let's put you there for now. Now, where the heck are you in this list? Snowman, snowman. Ah! Perfect! Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Actually. Is that better? No. There, that'll do. Alright, next up we have our open twinkle boxes, which, as you can imagine, are going to go under the tree, but I'll put them here so that you can actually get a proper look at them. They have lots of very creepy snowmen on them. Like, that's a really creepy smile. And again, this is, if I'm right, basically another previous year's item that, well, it wasn't open before, but it is now. I might have to get a couple more of them to put around the tree. And finally, last but not least, certainly not least, donuts. And I want to put you... Ooh, that fits perfectly there. But I want to have it the other way around. Donuts. Is that right? That looks right to me. Well, kind of. Good enough. So, ignoring me being underneath, these are some tasty looking donuts, and it's making me really upset that I don't have any. I want some donuts now. What we've got, green ones are probably matcha tea. We've got chocolate. White might be like white icing, or possibly like glazed. Not sure about that one, but apparently there is a place, like a very, well, sort of famous shop in Japan that sells ones that are very similar to these that they might be referencing. Don't know. Now, if I'm right about these, eat the donut, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 9 displayed. Just eating 1, because I know eating all of them empties it out. Nope, doesn't make a difference. And AXP plus 3%, piety plus 4%, vitality plus 4%, and reduced durability loss plus 2. Not bad. I'm not going to eat the rest because why waste them? Oh, and I nearly totally forgot. Starlight, Starbright. Let's go downstairs. Oops. And Starlight, Starbright. Ugh. At least it's not the bad version. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this wonderful festive, well, Christmas event as normal. And I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas. Get all the presents you want, then some extra ones on top of that, and so on and so forth. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas. Bye bye.